The energy in the arena was palpable as Kris Statlander, Orange Cassidy, and the up-and-coming Hook clashed with the formidable trio of Anna Jay, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker, led by the ever-intimidating Jake Hager. The opening bell signaled the start of what would be a thrilling encounter, and it was Hook and Menard who would kick things off for their respective teams. Hook displayed his wrestling finesse before the spotlight shifted to the eagerly anticipated clash between Anna Jay and Kris Statlander. Jay, known for her tenacity, kicked things off with a boot to Statlander's midsection. However, Statlander, the powerhouse from the cosmos, countered by whipping Jay into the corner. Jay's ring awareness allowed her to gracefully evade the oncoming assault, delivering a precise spinning back heel kick. However, Statlander, with her unparalleled strength, managed to regain control, impressively planting Jay with a delayed vertical suplex that left the audience in awe. Outside the ring, the ever-watchful Jake Hager made his presence felt, clocking Orange Cassidy on the apron. Jay, seizing the opportunity, capitalized with a well-placed kick to Statlander's midsection, momentarily turning the tide in her team's favor. Back inside the ring, Cassidy joined forces with Hook and Statlander to deliver an awe-inspiring triple suplex to Parker, Menard, and Jay, leaving their opponents gasping for air. Anna Jay, ever the strategist, distracted the referee just as Jake Hager attempted to interfere. Cassidy, aware of the impending danger, swiftly leveled Hager with his devastating orange punch. However, the crafty Anna Jay looked to capitalize on the distracted Cassidy, attempting to lock in her signature submission move, the Queenslayer. But Kris Statlander had other plans. With incredible strength, she hoisted Anna Jay onto her shoulders in an electric chair position and ruthlessly planted her face first into the mat. Orange Cassidy connected with a decisive orange punch on Angelo Parker, sealing the victory for his team. The spotlight was on two emerging talents as Julia Hart, accompanied by the imposing Brody King, squared off against the spirited Sky Blue. As the bell rang, both competitors removed their hats, signaling the start of what would be an electrifying showdown. The match began with a surprising display of sportsmanship as Hart extended her hand in a gesture of respect to Blue. However, any illusions of goodwill were shattered when Hart pulled Blue in close and whispered something in her ear, only to follow it up with a stinging slap across Blue's face. Sky Blue wasted no time in retaliating, unleashing a barrage of forearm strikes and a well-placed knee strike that rocked Hart. Blue's offense continued with an impressive suplex that sent Hart crashing in. However, Julia Hart, a competitor known for her resilience and cunning, had other plans. She managed to evade Blue's charging attack, ducking out of harm's way before firing off a series of precision right hands that found their mark. As the match progressed and the action intensified, Blue and Hart found themselves locked in a heated exchange of right hands at the center of the ring. Blue, displaying her striking prowess, connected with a rising knee strike that left Hart reeling. Seizing the moment, Blue delivered a lightning-fast enziguri. With the crowd firmly behind her, Blue ascended to the top rope, ready to take her chances from high above the ring. Julia Hart, however, was not one to back down from a challenge. She joined Blue on the top turnbuckle and executed a breathtaking superplex that left both competitors feeling the effects of the high-risk maneuver. Undeterred by the punishing superplex, Hart continued her assault with a standing moonsault. She went for the pin, but Blue exhibited her determination by kicking out, keeping the match alive. Hart, aware that victory was within her grasp, wasted no time in pressing her advantage. She delivered a precise sliding lariat to the back of Blue's neck, leaving her opponent dazed and disoriented. With the crowd firmly behind her, Hart swiftly locked in her finishing submission hold, known as Heartless. The pain proved to be too much for Sky Blue to bear, and she was forced to tap out, giving Julia Hart the victory. Following the match, Julia Hart, driven by a fierce competitive spirit, applied the Heartless submission hold once again, refusing to release her defeated opponent. It was at this critical moment that Willow Nightingale made her presence felt, rushing down to the ring to lend a helping hand to Sky Blue. The electrifying tag team contest saw the dynamic duo of Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue facing off against the formidable tandem of Taya Valkyrie and Anna Jay. As the referee signaled for the match to begin, Nightingale and Jay locked eyes, ready to ignite the action. The bell rang, and Jay wasted no time tagging out to the seasoned veteran, Taya Valkyrie. The two powerhouse women engaged in a high-stakes battle, both determined to land a thunderous suplex on their opponent. However, their efforts canceled each other out as they skillfully blocked each other's attempts. Valkyrie managed to gain the upper hand with a stiff forearm shot, but Nightingale quickly turned the tables with a lightning-fast suplex. Seizing the momentum, Nightingale tagged in the eager Sky Blue. Together, the tag team partners executed a perfectly synchronized assault, delivering double kicks to Valkyrie's spine, leaving her momentarily stunned. Nightingale tagged back in, ready to continue the onslaught, but Anna Jay had other plans. With a crafty and low blow in the form of a well-placed kick to Nightingale's spine, Jay disrupted her opponent's rhythm just as she was about to hit the ropes, leaving fans on the edge of their seats. When the broadcast returned, Valkyrie unleashed a fierce kick, targeting Nightingale's jaw and reminding everyone of her striking prowess. The fierce battle continued, with both teams looking for an opening to secure victory. Sky Blue re-entered the fray. Blue launched a relentless offensive, peppering Jay with a flurry of forearms. She followed up with a jawbreaker and a precision dropkick that sent Jay reeling. Blue wasn't done yet. She ascended to the top turnbuckle, and with precision, she soared through the air to land a picture-perfect crossbody on her unsuspecting unsuspecting opponent. A knee strike to Jay's face left no doubt that Blue was in control. Inside the ring, Nightingale and Valkyrie were still embroiled in their fierce battle. Nightingale displayed her power, delivering a spinebuster that shook the ring, followed by a thunderous shoulder pounce that left Valkyrie gasping for air. Nightingale wasted no time, hoisting Valkyrie into an electric chair position as Sky Blue made her way to the top rope. Poised for a high-flying maneuver, Anna Jay had other plans, though, and she swiftly intervened. Jay pushed Blue off the turnbuckle and followed up with a devastating kick aimed at Nightingale's jaw while Valkyrie held her in place. It seemed as though Valkyrie and Jay were about to replicate their devastating strategy on Blue, but fate had a different plan. Blue managed to evade their attack, inadvertently delivering a devastating blow to Valkyrie in the process. With lightning speed, she connected a thrust kick and then executed her signature move, the Code Blue, securing the thrilling victory for her team. In the end, it was Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue who emerged victorious. However, the action didn't stop there. Taya Valkyrie, frustrated by the loss, blindsided Sky Blue after the match. Just as things were about to escalate, Nightingale extended her hand to her tag partner, a sign of unity and sportsmanship. Valkyrie, seemingly acknowledging the gesture, reluctantly backed down, leaving the AEW Rampage crowd buzzing with anticipation for the night's remaining battles. Rampage delivered an explosive night of action that left fans at the edge of their seats, featuring a thrilling tag team clash between the formidable duo of Hikaru Shida and Sky Blue against the cunning adversaries known as the Outcasts, accompanied by the enigmatic presence of Saraya. The intensity of the matchup was evident from the outset as the Outcasts seized the element of surprise, launching a blistering attack on Shida and Blue even before the official bell. The chaos that ensued was a prelude to the showdown that awaited, while Soho promptly directed her attention towards Blue, throwing her into the fray. Storm's strategic use of her boot showcased her ruthless nature, establishing early dominance in the contest, showcasing her fierce spirit in the face of adversity. A breathtaking Tydra's maneuver followed by a daring jumping knee attempt demonstrated Blue's athleticism and determination to make her mark. Yet, Soho's ring awareness proved vital as she evaded Blue's attempt and sent her careening into the top turnbuckle. Storm's tag-in marked the continuation of their dominance, with Soho returning to the fray with a barrage of stomps that wore down Blue's defenses. The synchronized attack of the Outcasts, highlighted by Storm's crafty interference while the referee was occupied, showcased their strategic prowess as they doubled down on Blue's vulnerability. The ensuing onslaught culminated in a forceful collision that saw Blue sent crashing into the corner before Storm unleashed her devastating power, propelling her to the outside with unrelenting force, where Soho further extended the punishment. Returning from the break, Blue exhibited her resilience by launching a counterattack, connecting with a precision kick that found its target on Storm's face. A crucial tag to Shida injected new energy into the match as she effortlessly dispatched Storm off her shoulders and followed up with a punishing kick to the head. The narrative took an unexpected turn as an interfering Saraya grabbed Shida's ankle, creating an opening that allowed Storm to deliver a stunning high kick. As the action intensified, the resolution arrived when Blue intervened, saving Shida from the clutches of the Outcasts and orchestrating a powerful move that secured victory. As the final bell rang, the arena erupted in applause, acknowledging the incredible effort and heart displayed by both teams. The post-match chaos saw tempers flare as Shida, Blue, and the Outcasts engaged in a heated brawl. But the scene became even more volatile with the entrance of Dr. Britt Baker DMD, who stormed down the ramp to even the odds. The chaotic climax left security guards rushing in to separate the fierce competitors, creating a lasting image as the curtain fell on another unforgettable edition of AEW Rampage. In another remarkable matchup that took place on the previous week's edition of Rampage, the talented trio of Hikaru Shida, Dr. Britt Baker DMD, and Sky Blue faced off against the formidable team of Taya Valkyrie, Anna Jay, and the Bunny, accompanied by the ever-present Penelope Ford. The opening moments of the match saw Sky Blue and the Bunny locking horns, and the action kicked into high gear as Blue swiftly rolled up the Bunny, only to see her opponent kick out with determination. The formidable Taya Valkyrie then tagged into the match, and Blue wasted no time delivering a forearm strike. Valkyrie countered with a brutal chop, sparking a fierce exchange of chops and forearms between the two competitors. Valkyrie's dominance was evident when she sent Blue crashing face first into the mat. After a brief intermission, Sky Blue made a triumphant return to the match, delivering a decisive back elbow to Taya Valkyrie before tagging in the experienced Hikaru Shida. Anna Jay, Valkyrie's teammate, was quick to tag in as well. Shida displayed her incredible strength by hoisting Jay onto her shoulder, but Valkyrie provided a helping hand to Jay. However, Sky Blue intervened with a timely kick, leveling and allowing Shida to continue her offense. Amidst the chaos, Dr. Britt Baker DMD made her presence felt, taking down Anna Jay with her signature moves. In a display of her technical prowess, Baker executed a double underhook suplex, setting the stage for a high-flying move from Shida. However, the Bunny displayed her agility, narrowly evading Shida's aerial assault. With her quick thinking, the Bunny sent Baker crashing into Shida and capitalized on the opportunity to secure victory, cinching in her finishing move, the lockjaw. Following the match, an air of confusion and dissatisfaction loomed over the victorious team as Hikaru Shida raised questions about the unexpected turn of events and stormed away from ringside, leaving fans wondering about the implications. Hikaru Shida and Ruby Soho clashed in a high-stakes battle with the coveted #1 contendership for the AEW Women's World Championship hanging in the balance. As the bell rang, Shida wasted no time, landing a powerful shoulder tackle on her opponent. She attempted to pummel Soho with a series of right hands in the corner, but Soho wisely rolled out of the ring to catch her breath. Re-entering the ring, Soho fired off shoulder strikes to Shida's midsection, but Shida fought back with a forearm and a barrage of right-handed blows. She concluded her offensive flurry by slamming Soho's head into the top turnbuckle. Shida then executed a remarkable springboard crossbody, followed by more punishing right hands in the corner, and capped it off with a pinpoint dropkick off the middle rope. After a commercial break, Soho and Shida continued to exchange ferocious forearm strikes. Shida gained the upper hand, delivering a devastating knee strike and then following it up with a perfectly executed suplex, signaling her intention to finish with the katana. But Soho had other plans, quickly slipping out of the ring and receiving a kick from Shida against the steel ring steps. Shida then hoisted Soho onto her shoulders and began dragging her up the entrance ramp. However, Soho managed to escape her grasp, landing a pair of potent right hands. She followed up with a couple of headbutts and sprinted back to the ring to break the referee's count. Soho capitalized on her momentum with a knee strike to Shida, setting up for her Sato suplex. Unfortunately, the referee was inadvertently taken out, leaving the ring unattended. Frustrated, she grabbed Shida's kendo stick, but Shida managed to wrestle it away and smacked it across Soho's head. She then swiftly executed the katana and went for the pin, but the original referee remained incapacitated. A second referee rushed to the scene and began the count, but Soho somehow kicked out just in the nick of time. With the match hanging in the balance, Soho executed a crafty back heel trip and ascended to the top rope. She attempted a high-risk senton, but Shida wisely rolled out of harm's way and retaliated with a breathtaking falcon arrow. Shida went for the pin, but Soho displayed incredible resilience by kicking out. Determined to secure victory, Soho countered with her own finishing move, No Future. However, Shida demonstrated her unwavering resolve by firing back with the katana, ultimately securing the victory. AEW Rampage witnessed a sensational clash that left fans at the edge of their seats as the Outcasts, accompanied by the charismatic Ruby Soho, stepped into the squared circle against the formidable duo of Hikaru Shida and the ever-intense Dr. Britt Baker DMD. As the arena buzzed with anticipation, the ringing of the bell marked the commencement of a high-stakes showdown. From the opening moments, the Outcasts demonstrated their ruthless determination by launching a rapid assault on their opponents, targeting Shida and Baker without a moment's hesitation. The action spilled outside the ring, with Shida and Storm engaging in a fierce brawl while Baker found herself on the receiving end of a precision sling blade, but the tide swiftly turned when Soho seized an opportunity to hinder Baker by grabbing her ankle from outside the ring. This cunning move allowed Saraya to seize control, propelling Baker into the top turnbuckle and capitalizing on the situation to tag in the dynamic Storm. Unleashing a barrage of stomps and resounding chops, Storm showcased her physical prowess before ruthlessly introducing Baker's face to the top turnbuckle. An uppercut punctuated her assault, followed by an impeccable suplex and another impactful chop, further asserting the Outcasts' dominance. Storm's calculated approach continued as she strategically employed her knee to apply pressure to the back of Baker's neck. Meanwhile, Saraya's timely interventions from the apron, in collusion with Storm's distractions, kept the referee's attention compromised. A well-executed hip attack from Storm launched Baker crashing to the outside, setting the stage for Soho's subsequent ruthless onslaught of right hands and stomps. However, just when it seemed like the Outcasts were on the brink of victory, emerging from the shadows, the enigmatic Kris Statlander made her presence felt, swooping in to carry Soho away from the fray on her shoulders. Resuming the action after a break, Saraya and Storm showcased their synergy by masterfully isolating Baker. The duo's seamless teamwork became evident as they alternated in wearing down Baker both inside and outside the ring. Storm's technical prowess was on full display as she engaged in a fierce exchange of forearms with Baker, highlighting the intensity of their rivalry. Despite the onslaught, Baker managed to turn the tide with a resounding neckbreaker, seizing the opportunity to tag in the ever-tenacious Shida. Shida's entrance reinvigorated the match, as she delivered a barrage of strikes that showcased her striking prowess. A thunderous running knee left Storm reeling, and Shida's display of strength was nothing short of awe-inspiring as she hoisted Storm onto her shoulders before driving her into the mat with authority. In a stunning turn of events, even Saraya fell victim to Shida's supremacy, as she found herself on the receiving end of a suplex. Storm's chops and Shida's enziguri painted a picture of unyielding determination, captivating the audience's attention. In a remarkable feat of strength, Storm executed a German suplex that left Baker reeling, setting the stage for Saraya's impactful return to the ring. Demonstrating sheer dominance, Saraya hurled Baker across the ring before the culmination of the Outcasts' double powerbomb sent shockwaves through the arena. As Baker and Shida unleashed their fury upon their respective rivals, Baker's forearm strike found its mark on Saraya, while Shida showcased her precision by planting her adversary in the ring. Baker's neckbreaker added a further layer of intensity as she sought a pinfall victory. However, Storm's timely intervention prevented the 3 count. As tensions escalated, Baker's determination to secure her signature lockjaw submission was palpable, only to be thwarted by Saraya's crafty maneuver of grabbing the referee's leg. The ensuing chaos saw Shida inadvertently strike Baker with a forearm due to her impaired vision caused by Storm's spray paint tactics. Seizing this golden opportunity, Saraya executed a devastating nightcap maneuver, securing the triumphant victory for the Outcasts. With the dust settling and the adrenaline still pumping, Saraya and Storm found themselves engaged in a tense standoff over the coveted AEW Women's Championship. Ultimately, a mutual decision was reached, and the Outcast held the championship aloft together, an unexpected display of unity. The latest atmosphere was electric as the bell rang, and these two powerhouse women locked up in a test of strength and skill. With the intensity of the championship match hanging in the balance, Statlander and Cargill went all out, attempting to level each other with thunderous lariats. Remarkably, both competitors remained on their feet, showcasing their remarkable resilience and determination. However, it was Cargill who seized an opportunity, driving a brutal knee strike into Statlander's midsection. Yet, Statlander was not to be outdone, responding with a resounding body slam that sent Cargill crashing to the unforgiving arena floor. Cargill, refusing to be bested, resorted to a cunning tactic, pulling Statlander out of the ring to engage her in a fierce brawl. Despite Cargill's aggressions, before delivering a devastating uppercut, Statlander, undeterred, rallied back with a vicious chop that reverberated through the arena, followed by forcefully tossing into the barricade. With determination in her eyes, and targeted her arm with a calculated assault, delivering a pair of debilitating knee strikes. Cargill, showing her resilience, whipped Statlander into the corner and unleashed a relentless onslaught of stomps before delivering a powerful uppercut and a running back elbow. Statlander, however, was not one to back down, responding with a forearm strike that found its mark. The two fierce competitors engaged in a seesaw battle, taking turns attempting to suplex each other. Ultimately, it was Cargill who displayed her sheer strength, overpowering Statlander and executing a breathtaking delayed vertical suplex. The intensity of the match reached its peak as Statlander and Cargill exchanged blistering forearms, neither willing to concede an inch. Statlander managed to land a crucial uppercut and followed up with a knee strike, setting the stage for her signature move, the Friday Night Fever. But Cargill, displaying her ring awareness, narrowly avoided the devastating maneuver. In a pivotal moment, Statlander dragged Cargill into the corner, where Sterling, an outside presence, tried to interfere. Statlander, however, confronted Sterling on the apron, diverting Cargill's attention, and nearly hitting Sterling instead. Seizing the opportunity, Statlander delivered a decisive blow to Sterling. Cargill, looking to regain control, sought to execute her finishing move, the Jaded, but Statlander had other plans, capitalized on the opening, delivering a chokeslam followed by a scissor kick and, finally, her finishing maneuver, the Friday Night Fever, securing her victory. With the bell ringing in her favor, Kris Statlander emerged victorious, retaining her championship in a thrilling contest that left the audience on the edge of their seats. After the match, a display of sportsmanship saw Cargill and Statlander shaking hands, sharing a heartfelt hug, and Cargill raising Statlander's hand as a sign of respect. In another